Kelly Clarkson recounts her heartbreaking chat with River, 9, and Remington, 7, during her divorce from Brandon Blackstock, asking them, "So you don't love daddy anymore?" With her children River Rose, 9, and Remington Alexander, 7, by her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock, 46, Kelly Clarkson had to deal with the aftermath of the divorce. The stronger singer, 41, stated last week during a visit to the Podcrushed podcast, "When you do go through a divorce, especially with young kids, the definition of love comes up quite a bit." She said to hosts Penn Badgley, Nava Kavlin, and Sophie Ansari that her children asked her, "So you don't love daddy anymore?" As a result of the separation, she remembered her response to the inquiry, which was surprised. "I love that daddy gave me you too. We simply don't get along as well as we once did, just that it's different now." The singer of Since You Been Gone, who acknowledged needing to take antidepressants to get through her divorce, filed for divorce in 2020, 7 years after they got married. The divorce was finally finalized in 2022 following protracted legal disputes. "When you can see it on their face," according to the Because of You singer, "that is when it is toughest." "Can your love change for me?" they inquire. "It's hard," the dedicated mother of 2 continued. "It becomes challenging when kids inquire, 'Why don't I have a grandpa from you?' You said love is different between a husband and a wife than between a father and a child. However, it's not because your dad abandoned you." Before her father's passing in 2019, the breakaway singer and her father had been estranged for years. She also found the divorce to be difficult. She acknowledged using antidepressants during a recent interview on the Las Culturistas podcast to get through that time in her life. "I said, I actually had to cancel some of the other day because I couldn't stop crying, as I stared at my therapist and just couldn't stop crying. I'm not able to do this," she remarked. "And it was one of those situations where I had to truly set my pride and other concerns from my youth aside." She has a strong bond with Reba McEntire, who is 68 years old, which is a positive outcome of her divorce. Reba, Kelly's former stepmother-in-law, was formerly wed to the father of Kelly's ex. The singer for Chemistry told host Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live last month that they were still close. On June 27, she remarked, "I mean, we were friends before Brandon, and we got together, so, yeah. We had been contacting each other about that prior to her signing up for The Voice. We frequently text one another."